There's two things I didn't really quite understand. One thing I thought was lame as hell, and the rest of it I thought was brilliant. So let's start with the thing that I thought was lame as hell. Black Zetsu gets a flashback. These flashbacks are legit out of control. Like, what's going on? And, okay, I understand that it's important to know that Black Zetsu and Madara can communicate telepathically. I do. But the flashback didn't need to be that long. I'm sorry. It just didn't. We could have inferred that he escaped that place where he was, you know, being sliced by Chojuro by seeing him pop out of the ground with Obito. We didn't need that much information. But we still got it. Whatever. Just trying to extend the series. That's basically what flashbacks do. I mean, what's next is, like, you know, one of Sai's paintings gonna start getting the flashbacks? Like, what is going... And speaking of Sai's paintings, why is Sasuke riding one of his lame-ass birds when he has a contract with a hawk? I guess it's because, like, you can only hold one contract at a time with one animal, right? But still, like, Kakashi can summon a shit ton of dogs. It's more than one dog. Whatever. Another thing I didn't really understand is how, like, Hashirama has, like, these rods, like, nailed to his back, pretty much. And they were there in the last chapter. If you go back to the previous chapter, we see those rods sticking out of his back. How he got them, I'm not really sure. But that's not important to me. What's important to me is, like, hello? Can anybody help this man get these rods out of his back? He's the first Hokage. Why he can't take those rods out of himself by himself, I don't know. But still, like, a little help here, you know? He's kind of like the president. Like, it's kind of like George Washington. I mean, you would think that if George Washington got revived, he would at least have, like, some secret service to help him when, you know, rods are sticking out of his back. And where is Tobirama? Like, you would think that he would be right next to his brother, given the fact that Uchiha Madara just got revived into his real body. But, I mean, he's absent. Yeah, so he went and invented a new jutsu. The conveniently absent no jutsu. Let's go back to the beginning. So, the chapter starts off and Sasuke is using Amaterasu on Madara. And it doesn't work because he absorbs it. And I love how Amaterasu, back in the day when Itachi was using it, like, it was like this ultimate jutsu of destruction. But since Sasuke started spamming the shit out of it, we've seen it countered by Nagato, the Jubi, and now Madara. And, I mean, it's okay. But, yeah, so he absorbs Amaterasu, and then he finally, you know, he comes back into his real body. And what's funny to me is that Madara gave up the ability of immortality. He gave up an infinite supply of chakra to come back blind. I mean, I thought it's a little bit comedic if you think about it. And then he says, like, to Sasuke at one point that he's gonna, apparently he's thinking about taking his eyes out and using them as his own. But then what's interesting about this is that he's still, like, pretty much able to see. Senju DNA. Fucking Senju DNA. Just the blind can see now. It's like he's able to sense shit. And not just sense shit, but he's actually aware of, like, details. Like the pattern of Sasuke's Sharingan. Most likely, I mean, he was probably able to infer the pattern of Sasuke's Sharingan because he was able to read his movements. I also want to say that it makes a lot of sense that Madara came back without his eyes, because if you remember, his eyes were extracted and given to Nagato before he died. And then obviously Tobi took Nagato's eyes. And that's why Zetsu decided to possess Obito. And I really don't have a problem with that. I mean, as long as Obito just shuts up, like, he doesn't talk, it'll be fine. What I am surprised about, however, is how neither Minato nor Kakashi were able to do something to stop Zetsu from taking over Obito. That to me still baffles me. Minato is able of teleporting Bijou bombs to explode elsewhere, but neither him nor Kakashi can take care of, like, this black goo. I don't know, it just seems a little bit ridiculous, but whatever. I'll accept it. I also gotta give props to Sasuke in this chapter, because unlike Naruto and Sai, who were just standing there, he's actually going in for Madara, like, for the kill. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm going in. With his sword, obviously it doesn't work. And then, like, is this, like, foreshadowing, like, a Madara and Sasuke team up? Because I was reading that and I was like, oh snap. Sasuke just turned into Obito number 2. But at least he's trying to do something, okay? And that's one of the things that I've always liked about Sasuke. He tries to do shit. And it's like, you got the main character, and you know, drawing Birdman over there, not doing shit. And also Sasuke, when he does things, he kind of looks cool doing it. Like there was like this part in this chapter where he looks like he's like twirling a baton. It's actually his sword, but it kind of looks like he's twirling a baton. So yeah, I mean, props to Sasuke. He stabs Madara through the arm, and Madara absorbs Hashirama's chakra, so the face on his chest gets that seal. It's looking pretty good for Madara, to be honest. And but Hashirama, like there was like this part in this chapter where I thought like he was fading away, but if I remember correctly, that can't happen because Madara didn't cast the Edo Tensei. And I believe only the one who casts the jutsu can uncast it. And also, even if he were to be released, you know, I think Hashirama knows the seals for the Edo Tensei, so he can actually stay. It's just that somebody needs to get those fucking rods out of his back. The ending of this chapter was pretty fucking epic. I'm not gonna lie, it was amazing because it's like not only are Fodder Ninja dying, but Naruto's power of friendship chakra cloak that he gave everybody is being used against him, because in the last panel, like within the last page, we see Madara absorbing the Kyuubi chakra from one of these fodder ninjas to heal himself. So yeah, Naruto, learn from this. Sometimes giving everybody a bit of your chakra can come and bite you in the ass. That last pose of Madara looking over at the Bijus is epic as hell. He's like, Bijus, tonight I feast on your flesh. The quality is coming back. I can feel it, you know, because not only is Obito, you know, been taken care of, but we got Madara running the show, and that's never a bad thing. So even though there's some weird things, as I mentioned in the review, but still, I liked it. I thought it was really cool. Please comment and tell me what you thought about it. Rate, subscribe. Bye, guys.